Hello, this is Bill Webb, aka Billy Indiana. Today I'm going to do an unboxing for a recent game that I had pre-ordered. This is Expedition by Jamey Stegmaier from Stonemaier Games. This is the Ironclad edition, and this is a game I purchased myself because of my love for Scythe, and I just thought this game looked like it would be a great, fun sequel to it. So let's open this box up and see what comes inside. Well, Scythe is one of my favorite games, and I haven't played it in a while, though. My friends and I have been talking about trying to do the Rise of Fenris campaign, but this summer has kind of gotten away from me. I've spent a lot of time out of town. So if you've watched my channel, you've noticed I haven't had a lot of videos, any this summer, really. But I haven't played as many games either with my group as normal. So we'd like to get Expeditions to the table, and then also like to try the Rise of Fenris campaign with regular Scythe. Let's go ahead and open this one up. This is first printing 3604 out of 7500 again. This is not a review copy, just purchased this on my own. And let's go ahead and dig in here. On the back we can see it says 1920 plus Expeditions, a sequel to Scythe, designed by Jamey Stegmaier, art and world building by Jakub Brzezowski. Right. Competitive language dependent, colorblind friendly. Doesn't want to come off there. There we go. The eyes of the world are on Siberia, where a massive meteorite crashed near the Tunguska River. Awakening ancient corruption, an expedition led by Dr. Tarkovsky ventures into the taiga to learn about the meteorite and its impact on the land. Itching for adventure, heroes from the war privately fund their own expeditions to Siberia, hoping to find artifacts, overcome challenges, and ultimately achieve glory. Competitive card-driven engine-building game of exploration. Play cards to gain power, guile, and unique worker abilities. Move your mech to mysterious locations and gain cards found among the tiles. Use workers, items, meteorites, and quests to enhance your mech, and use power and guile to vanquish corruption from the land. All right. And this, I know, has a solo mode, and I believe probably, let's see, 1 to 5 players, 14 and up, 60 to 90 minutes is what it says on the end of the box. I'm going to show you some of the side art there. One side. Probably going to be hard to see the top edge, but oh, maybe not too bad. There's the top edge. And then let's see, here's the other side art. So there we go. And then the bottom edge. Like something's banging around there. Hopefully it's just the punch boards. All right. And then the beautiful art on the front. That was one of the things that drew me into Scythe originally, but I really enjoy the game, although, like I said, I haven't played it in quite some time. All right, so now we've got these captain's journals, and I've been reading online that apparently that was supposed to be part of the game originally, but it just didn't feel like it fit into the game flow. So I think there are maybe 20 or so different journal entries, and they've just put them on this Expeditions achievement sheet. And I think maybe 40 or so people are lucky enough that they're going to have a little note from Jamey Stegmaier written on the bottom here. Mine does not show that, but mine says Captain's Journal, Siberian Expedition, a hunter in a strange mask. A location we visited and explored during our journey is what it says right underneath the picture. And then in the caption, August 29, 1925, the warehouse's huge halls were full of junk and gears, but in one of the rooms we found a levitating dark object that dazzled us with strange energy and light. The object seemed to somehow communicate directly into our minds without making a sound. It was terrifying. All right, then we've got the sequel to Scythe Expeditions game rule book, and it's fairly thick for Stonemaier Games. Let's see, 16 pages, not too bad. But I don't know, I guess maybe it's smaller size of a book instead of a bigger book. Takes up a little more time. Maybe they're trying to be a little more thorough in the amount of details they give. And then here are the rules for the Automa solo version. And again, same really nice linen style paper. 8 pages for this one to show you how to run the Automa. All right, and here we've got the punch board. This is what was banging around in there as I was flipping it. Crack the paper here. I do appreciate that they're trying to get away from using quite as much plastic and using more paper wrap instead of cellophane and things like that. So I think this is the main board that everything kind of branches off from and keeps the scores here. And I believe the first one to score 4 stars kind of starts the end game. This shows you the setup of the base camp and a few little hints and things there. Probably, I'm guessing one of these is for solo play and one is for other. Maybe not. Maybe they're identical. I don't know. I'll have to look into that and see. I don't see any changes just immediately. So maybe it's just the same thing on both sides. And then here are the pieces. I won't punch them out, but these are the big pieces you're going to be moving your mechs around on. And then I think these are different money tokens and award tokens for a variety of different things. But the art on those hexes is really nice. Just give you a chance to get a quick glimpse of the art. Probably seen a lot of the art if you've been following this game because it has been out there in the media quite a bit. All right, now this whole thing does come out. There's nothing underneath. The lid seems to be a little snug, which I guess is good. Probably needs to be snug to make sure that those mechs don't pop out since it's metal. There we go. And then I know that this looks like it's, I thought it was on top the way it looked, but these are little stickers you can put on the bottom of your player boards if you want to give it just a little depth or height, I guess, so that you can slide the cards under easier. I know they look so thin, I'm not sure if they really make a difference, but you can see. And then we've got the player boards over here. There are 5 player boards, I believe. So we've got, who's out there honking? So hopefully you didn't hear that too loud. We got a lot of work going on in the neighborhood too. So these are the player boards. And again, really cool art. And that's just the backing on those. And there's a little takeout piece. I think this is going to be for Guile and Power and things like that, so you can easily pull them out. Here's what is kind of the feature of the game. Got these metal mechs. Hopefully you can see that they're silver with a dark background, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that real clear, but they do look pretty cool, and they are quite large. So I don't know if they need to go in a certain direction. This one is nice and chunky. Yeah, you can see a lot of detail. Hopefully it shows up well on the camera. All right. Let's spin that around. Yeah, it does look like you need to be a little careful which way the things point to make it fit. This one looks pretty cool. Got top view, got those saw blades. Yeah, again, lots of detail. Interesting to see how the features of these mechs kind of go with the way they look. 2 more. This looks like some kind of a boat. So there's kind of a top view. And go to the side view, kind of rotate it around. This nice big dragon head on the mast. I think that's what that's called. There you go. Very cool. I think that one goes this way. I should be paying attention as I'm pulling them out, but I haven't really been. All right, and then here's the last one. This one's kind of like that other chunky one. Looks sort of like a big sort of machine there. Rotate it around so you can hopefully see some more of the detail. And there we have it. So those are the mechs. One of the big attractions for kind of the, it always has some kind of a hook attraction piece for the game. And I think this is where all those hex pieces are going to go. And then I think all the Guile tokens and power tokens are in here. And they've got these new bags that are kind of supposed to be more eco-friendly. I think they are biodegradable. And so, let's see. I think some of them just have the little pieces for each player, so we won't open all those up. But there are the pieces for the purple player. Stick those over there. Looks like here's pieces for the green player, blue player, yellow player. And then, I don't remember which, I think it's Power and Guile are the 2 things that you're measuring. And looks like one of those. I forget which is which color is power and which color is guile. But there's, oops, there are those tokens. And for now I'm just going to dump them here. I don't know where they go exactly. I'll have to figure that out later. And then we've got a bunch of stars. So I think the stars I'll probably end up dividing out amongst the player colors. I don't know. I'm assuming they're by player color, although I didn't see the red. Oh no, the workers aren't by player color. The workers are by their function. That's right. So that's not the player colors. These are. So the workers are going to be separate. Just here for now. Yeah, there are more workers there. It looks like a reddish color there. And then, like I said, I don't remember which is power and which is guile, but there's what they look like. The orange ones, whichever those are supposed to be. I'm assuming those would go there because, or maybe they go in the bag. I can't remember. Have to read the rules and refresh my memory. And then these little silicon bases go on the mech so that you know which player is operating which mech. And so we've got the red, the white, the yellow, and the blue, and the black. And then, yeah, I have to, again, go through this, but maybe these pieces go in the bag and draw them out. I can't recall. We've got some cards. Won't go through necessarily every card, but give you a little bit of look. I know the art is one of the big features, and it looks like it's got a little piece that should allow me to peel right there, but it does not seem to want to. Maybe, there we go. Got it started there. I want to scratch up the back of the cards. There we go. All right, so we've got some, these are probably Atoma cards, I'm guessing, based on the back. That's, I think, the signature emblem that they use typically for the solo cards. So they're probably, yeah, they're going to have not a lot of art, but just helping you understand how to run the game. So solo cards, and then we've got, looks like some player aids here. I think that's what those are going to be. And then we've got cards with a black back and cards with a purple back. So the ones with the black back, these are the characters and their companions. It's got Kiko and Gyro, Matthew and Caesar, Anna and Wojciech, Vesna and Voltan, Gunter and Nacht, Olga and Changa. So, character cards, and then these with the purple back. I think these are going to be the primary ones that are being used as action cards, and they are multi-purpose cards. So sometimes they're going to be meteorites, sometimes they're going to be actions, sometimes they're going to give you other benefits, I believe, some with maybe in-game scoring and some with in-the-game scoring. Again, I haven't played the game and don't know all there is to know about it. I watched a couple videos to make sure it was something that I thought I'd be interested in. Not seeing an edge on this one at all, but there we go. Looks like these all have purple backs, so probably keep those in here. And don't know about sleeving. I go back and forth, thought to see how much shuffling needs to happen here. And I know there's some interesting things, like this card is called Scythe, and I think there's some interesting little Easter eggs that are built into some of this, probably references to some of their other games and things, so it'll be interesting to kind of see. There's Amulet of Bravado. I'm sure that's his two casts, Walter and Biddy. So, yeah. Again, not going to go through all these cards, but just to show you a little bit of the art, because that's a key feature of what I think drew people into Scythe in the first place. Oh, Yellowstone, Goldstone, Charterstone, there we go. Nice. So, Alan Stone, I think that's his partner. So, yeah, very nice. So there's a bunch of meteorites there. So I think they'll have to all be shuffled up and then sorted out. But there you have it. There's just this one other bag that's got some other scoring pieces. It's got the markers for guile and power for each of the players, and then it's got the 20 pointer, which is one of the win conditions, I believe, and goes on one of those hex features. So, well, there you have it. That's what comes in this game, Expeditions. Hopefully you enjoyed just seeing it. If you haven't yet, I know there's a lot of people that have been getting this game recently. So if you haven't had a chance to see it yourself, or you're waiting on your copy to arrive, hopefully this gives you a little bit of something to watch and see what comes inside the box. thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments below. And I hope if you have a chance to play Expeditions, or you already have, leave a comment down there as well telling me what you think about the game. Or if you do or don't like Scythe, tell me your thoughts on the game Scythe, the original one that's kind of inspired this one, at least artistically. As always, thanks for watching. This is Billy, Indiana, signing off.